Come on, come on, spontaneous views. I'm going to get right into it. Of course, we're going to talk about battle rap. I'm actually working right now, but I mean, it's almost the holidays. Happy holidays to everyone. Um, but I'm really just going to touch on really couple battles. I mean, a couple disappointing that didn't have an outcome. I want to just touch on the URL main event and the trenches main event. I saw those battles. I think I seen a couple more, but the Mook versus New Jersey Twerk, I seen that battle. Um, and I want to talk about the trenches with John and Eazy the Block Captain. I don't know how long I'm gonna try to do this video, but again, I'm working and it's end of the month, and they're gonna be requesting a whole lot of stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can get through this. You know what I'm saying? But first, I want to talk about Murder Mook and Twerk. It was a good battle. Of course, people are gonna have their opinions about who won, and at this point, I'm gonna get a first watch just to keep it real because I can only go by what I seen at the first time. Honestly, I did kind of edge Murder Mook in the battle. And I already know that's gonna be people gonna be like, "Oh, you a old head," and like I rock with New Jersey Twerk. I was born in New Jersey, so I'm not even being biased. It's just, I mean, the first round was fire. Twerk first round was fire. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna have to I give Twerk the first round. That round was fire. Murder Mook first round was good, but I could tell he kind of took off in his second. So after one, I gave it to Twerk. Second round, I kind of like Murder Mook because even though Twerk had some fire lines in his round also, but I think Murder Mook kind of like took a different gear in that second round, and it kind of catapulted it just a little edge. I can't really remember any bars, especially when I'm working and I'm trying to do like 2 or 3 things at one time. But overall, I would have to say after the first 2 rounds, I mean, I could kind of see people saying Twerk won the second. I could see people saying Mook won the battle. Just off first take, though, you got to understand this is off first take. So my viewpoint, I'm not suckered by like gas and just because if you about to end your punchline with a certain aggression, if it don't hit, it don't hit. See, some people think you can just have an aggression behind a punch, and I'm not just necessarily saying about Twerk since I'm talking about the battle. What I'm saying is you have artists, I'm not gonna really call names, but you do have artists, battle rappers that's out. They'll have they think because they'll be aggressive at the end of their punch that it's a haymaker and it don't land. And to be honest with you, I can name a couple. I hate to name them, but I got to keep it real. Lou Castro was one, and Bad News is another. Like, they have aggression after their bar with a punch, but it don't really land. But anyway, New Jersey Twerk had a fire second. The thing about New Jersey Twerk, he started off slow. Like, his buildups were real slow, and then they hit. And then his buildup, and then it hit. But it's like you gotta kind of go with the knockout blow. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's cool, but you kind of get sucked into a story that eventually it's going to have a punchline or a haymaker. But if it don't really hit like that, then it's going to be like, I mean, you're going to get excited because you already anticipating this fire like punchline, especially when it comes to Twerk. But then sometimes it don't really hit. It can be a gas situation, but anyway, just to cut it thin, I'm going to say it was 1-1 going into the third. Again, Twerk was a little, his third was kind of, what am I trying to say? It was kind of, it was good, but it was like he was trying to tell a story, and it kind of like it was it was very low. Like from his first two rounds to his third, it was like boom, boom, and then it just like boom. So it was it was kind of etchy, and Mook was still talking that talk. See, what people don't understand about Mook, he's really one of the battle rappers, few battle rappers that you really have to go, you have to go back and watch multiple times. Like you can't just watch a Mook battle and be like, okay, yeah, I'm good. You really have to go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can only name in the last few recent years that Mook has battled a battle that you ain't had to go back and look at it again. You just knew it was a Punisher, and it was Tay Rock. And I kind of want to get on Tay Rock a little bit too, but I want to segue. Like I want to talk about the main events and stuff, but I kind of want to end it with Tay Rock and Eazy issues that they having, which is kind of weird to me because I thought the battle was squashed. I mean, I thought their beef was squashed. But anyway, just to conclude, I like Murder Mook 2-1 edge. I'm gonna have to watch the battle again. It was a good battle though. I'm gonna have to say that was one of the best twerks. But people say it's not the stumbling. It's not that he's stumbling. It's really like it's just he brings it back, but it kind of like lose steam for that bar. It's just weird, man. Like you can't really call it a choke. You can't really call it a stumble. He bring it back, but then it's like the momentum of the bar changes. And I'm just not used to that when I'm hearing other people. Like Loso does it a lot too. That's why like I don't understand why these battle rappers like they bring it back. Like Loso does it a lot. Like I'm starting to know, Loso been doing it quite frequent lately, to be honest with you. I'm just going to conclude on that, man. I'm gonna have to watch the battle again. This is just like a little prelude to I'm gonna get real deep before the end of the year about battle rap, about all the topics that I talked about this year. I'm gonna conclude with some videos I'm gonna do one more. I definitely got to come back with a part 2 to my hip hop 50th anniversary. I'm gonna go in depth with your boy P Diddy or Brother Love. What he got 1,000 names, but he need to be having 1,000 charges if you ask me. But anyway, I got some stuff coming up, man. I'm gonna end the year off right for y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna conclude off that. Mook, great battle. Twerk, great battle. A lot of people saying Twerk won, whatever. But please, all I ask, don't be coming out here with that 30 talk, man. Y'all getting outrageous with that 30 talk, man. I don't care if y'all saying 30 Mook, 30 Twerk. I don't care who it is. Stop the cap, man. Stop it. Anyway, I'm moving on. Talk about John and Eazy the Block Captain battle. It was, I was just had a quick vacation. Me and the wife, we went to New Orleans with some friends just to celebrate a birthday. So I'm in a restaurant actually listening to this battle because I'm a battle rap head, and even I'm in New Orleans chilling. I'm at the little dinner table. I'm still listening to because I'm battle rap. I'm sorry, but that's just. I'm sorry. I had to listen to that battle, even though I know they're gonna drop it on YouTube, obviously. But I'm pretty sure the VOD is gonna be up for at least another 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Easy. But anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I heard this battle, yeah, I listened to it, and to me, it had moments, but it was lackluster on both parties. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, maybe I could be tripping. Maybe the restaurant was too loud, But I literally came in on Eazy's first round, like I basically heard the whole battle, saw and heard the whole battle. But I really had my phone like this because when it's loud, I wasn't really looking at the video of it, but I'm listening to it. It's more of listening than looking at it. Because sometimes when you're listening, you have your own visualization of how the battle is going. And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Eazy the Block had a good first round, great first round. He was really talking. And he was talking. John the Don first round was brilliant. It was excellent. He had some fire rounds he had some fire bars, I should say, in that round. excuse me, I can easily see people debate in the first round. Now, again, I can only go off first watch. My first watch of the battle, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I had John winning the battle when I first heard the battle. You know, then I saw it again, and me personally, I mean, I can edge Easy. I didn't like. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think it was a couple moments in John's first two rounds that I didn't like with Easy, but then when I kind of heard it again, I kind of realized like, okay, I can kind of see where Easy is going at because he was incorporating a lot of drug talk. But he said it in an interview. He actually said it before the battle. He was like, "I'm gonna be me." He said he's gonna bring it back to his normal way of doing his thing. So I think that's what threw me off because you're battling John, and that kind of like threw me off. Like, damn, you battling John. Why you bringing all the drug talk? But when I thought about it, I was like, okay, this is Easy doing Easy. So when I thought about it, I was like, okay, I can't be biased in that aspect. And let's keep it real. John had a cringeworthy third with the Cheeks Raw ball. Like, I'm not going to even repeat that. I'm surprised I even said it. But and then you bringing it back, like it's like, okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to bring it back. Like, just keep going. Like, that's what I mean by when you kind of like, you don't let the ball go and just keep moving. Like, I could see if it was some room shaker and then you brought it back, and that's different. But it wasn't really a room shaker. People was like, yo, what are you talking about? Nah, nah, nah. And then you still brought it back like multiple times. And it was just like, come on. And then you did an interview with Vada and Showtime after the battle, and you said you lost. So now I'm asking myself, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of, but then when I went back and I was like, okay, Easy first round was fire. The Easy second round, he kind of lit up the gas a little bit, but it was still fire. John had the Will Smith punch, the setup about like Pat's swing, and let's talk about the battle. I'm talking about the battle. And I forgot the strategy that John used with the audio that came out. And of course, Eazy is denying that he did a video saying it was edited and stuff like that. But let's keep it real. Like, I gotta have a keep it real moment before I end this video. Like, at the end of the day, something happened. We knew something happened. You know what I'm saying? It was obvious. And at this point, like, I think the only reason why Eazy is not admitting to it, for one, you got a multi-million-dollar couple in Remy and Papoose. You can't have those kind of allegations or storylines going around when Papoose is head of TuneCore. It's like a streaming service company that I think he's like the president of or some shit. So he can't have that on his jacket going around on the web. And then vice versa with Remy, she still has endorsements. She still has sponsors. She has a battle rap league. So she's doing other stuff too. You can't have that you can't have that stain going around on them. You got to keep it a certain way. I get it. So I just think Eazy should have just excuse me. I just think Eazy should have went on and just like, look, this happened. You're saying that you didn't get knocked out. Yes, you're right. You didn't get knocked out. But people, that really wasn't the topic. Like, we already knew you really didn't get knocked out. That wasn't it. Like, we wanted to know what happened. Like, did he really hit you? And if he did, why did he hit you? What put him in that position to do that? And we get the fact that you can't really elaborate like that because of who they are or who he is. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put that on you don't want to put a stain on him like that. But to get back to the battle, just to segue from it, now that I reviewed it and looked at it, like, it's a highly debatable battle. It's highly debatable. I'm gonna have to edge. No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it to be continued for the next blog I do, for the end of the year blog I do, battle rap blog I do. I'm gonna touch on a lot of stuff that happened this year, and I'm gonna touch on really the recent stuff. You know, with the URL, I'm gonna talk. I had a few videos about URL about 2 or 3 months ago, and I talked about how they're moving this year and how they wasn't going to be able to succeed. And let's just keep it real quick. Even though I'm only talking about the main events, you know that event was the homecoming was trash. And I'm not trying to down it, but I'm saying the card, the people that was on the card was fire. The event didn't hold up to is obviously it didn't hold up because for one, you had the chess and rock. I mean the chess and T-Rex. It's like, dang man, like, and I'm watching it and I'm like, I just hope they kind of get through this because let's keep it real. Chess was gonna cook Rex. Like, let's just keep it real. Like I seen it. Chess only got off like maybe 10 bars at the most, and T-Rex knew. Now, my only thing is before I close on that is T-Rex is grown like me. Chess is a little youngin', you know he wildin', you gotta kind of like be the bigger person. You was making it from a standpoint of him disrespecting you, but you need to get this battle. Like the battle to me is more important. Y'all can squash that at the end. Whatever y'all gonna do at the end, do that. But don't wait till you get on stage. You got people anticipating this battle, and then that happened. And now understand when stuff like that happens in these battles, and when you anticipate it happening again, it don't have that same feeling it had the first time. Like if they was to reschedule Chess and T-Rex, I'm gonna be like, you know, and then I'm gonna have to, you know, talk about Geechee and Serious Jones. I was disappointed in Serious Jones, but I ain't really getting a chance to see that whole battle, so I can't really judge it, you know. And that's really what it is. Like I be busy a lot, so and I can only touch on the battles that I've seen, and for the most part, I definitely seen Mook and Twerk, and I kind of want to incorporate. I didn't want to just dive all the way in on URL because I didn't see all of the battles. And the ones that I wanted to see, like the Luke Castro and Swamp, yeah, I seen it, but I mean, all right. I ain't trying to be hateful or nothing, but I'm just saying it was. And Swamp, you know, it was he won the battle. He won the battle, but maybe he don't have the drive. I think URL need to start giving him what he want. You know, because Miss Hustle and Arsenal, I literally watched maybe the first 2 rounds of that, and I already seen where that was going at. I was, you know, Arsenal choked in the first. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get back to that. But anyway, to conclude, I'm not gonna give it a depiction of the John. I'm gonna save that on my end of the year blog I do for battle rap. But real quick, I'm gonna have a couple of minutes. You know, I'm about to go to lunch in a minute. Really, this is my lunch, but I'm about to extend it because it's the holidays. Tay Rock and Eazy. This is interesting. The whole steam about what's going on with them is weird. I thought whatever beef that they had, I thought they squashed it a couple months ago. At least that's what I thought. Now, Eazy is going around saying in blog, like he did an interview with 3 Letterman, he's basically saying he think that URL is putting a battery in Tay Rock back to just keep on inking at him. Like, I've never, in all of the interviews that I've heard from Eazy talking about Tay Rock, he's never disrespected Tay Rock at all. And for Tay Rock to be going on this rant, but I told y'all about Tay Rock, though. I told y'all. Remember that blog I did when Eazy battled Geechee? And I told y'all in that blog, I said how Tay Rock was acting. I was like, yo, Tay Rock, you was being extra in that battle. It was almost like you was being hateful. Now, I said in the last blog, I said it. I said, yo, Tay Rock, I do admit that he should be upset with Eazy but the way Eazy just abruptly left Cave Gang. I get it. Like it was like he sent the tweet out like that was kind of whack. Like he should have really called Tay Rock. They should have had a sit down. But I think that mainly came from Eazy's people because Eazy and them people, for what I'm hearing now, they ain't even want Eazy to even be a part of them. They was already saying that they didn't even like Eazy. and Eazy still joined. And then look what happened. So I think it was more of a respect thing from Rock. And I do admit in this aspect, Eazy should have called Tay Rock, just like I felt like Eazy should have called URL when it came to the Hitman jump off earlier this year. But anyway, Tay Rock is wilding out the SMDs. Like, you doing a lot, man. And I told y'all about Tay Rock. I knew then the Geechee battle, I was like, yo, Tay Rock is going to start going hard at Eazy. I'm a pause that, even though I don't like to say pause because I'm an old school. Like, I shouldn't have to. Y'all should know where I'm coming from. But nowadays, like, people are like their minds are warped when it comes to hearing certain things, so they just start to incorporate it in a sexual manner. Like, that's dumb. So I don't like saying pause, but I'm just gonna say it. But that might be the last time. But anyway, like, yeah, the SMDs is wild, man. Like, you wilding, man. Like, you doing a lot, Tay Rock. And I was saying that, like, for you to be my top 5, and I get it. Like, you are the A side to y'all battle. You right. You are the A side to y'all battle. But if that battle was to happen, yeah, Smack is going on Hip Hop is Real interviews talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get a key to Tay Rock. I'm paraphrasing. I forgot what he said exactly, but yeah, Tay Rock could do whatever he want to do. Da 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 da. Yeah, but that's cool. But I've heard Smack say a lot of stuff on camera that didn't come to fruition. So, like Jerry West not being on Homecoming. Hello, hello. How Jerry West wasn't on Homecoming? Now that's a true pause-worthy moment right there. Come on, man. Y'all be tripping. Anyway, I ain't gonna go too much on this one because I'm gonna put some of this in my end of the year blog. But yo, Tay Rock, I told y'all, man, and I don't know if somebody putting a battery in his back. And just to conclude, I get it. You're not the A side. You right. Eazy doesn't have to follow you. You've done more, yes, but you really do need Eazy though. Because if you stay on URL, who you gonna battle? You done battled everybody. So your biggest battle would be Eazy. So that's how Eazy is looking at it. He's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but we gonna have to come to a mutual agreement. Either do like a gutter trenches and you get your little entourage. Don't Tay Rock got a little battle rap league? Why don't you do like an entourage in a trenches and combine that like what John and Eazy did? Like, come on, man. Like, you got to do something. But Eazy already said he not fucking with URL no more. Pardon the curse, but he was real when he said it, and I felt him. He said he not messing with him no more. So I'm going to conclude this. Like I said, I got Mook, Tay Rock. I got Mook Edge. I'm going to have to watch it again. I'm gonna have to watch John and Eazy the Block. I wanted to just break up the main events of the homecoming and the drop your location event, the trenches. I just want to do the two main events. I ain't want to elaborate on the whole card on each side because it wasn't all that. I seen some battles on the beginning battles on the trenches. You had dudes choking. And I'm telling you, that just throws stuff off. I'm sorry. It throws stuff off with me. And I don't, it loses my attention span. When you choking and then niggas ain't really, it ain't really hard like that. Like they rapping, but come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, come on, Kamal. I'm going to see y'all before the end of the year. Spontaneous Views. I'm out.